What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy G Brown, Geoffrey Brown, the G.
And I'm at Black Share.
It's my brother. We are here on a first time, first thing, first day on podcast. We don't have a title yet, but we're working on that. Bear with us, but it's gonna get greater later. You can expect us talking on all types of topics. Whether it's got to do with everything black excellence, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're pretty much promoting here. It's a lot going on in the world today, and we got to figure out how to, bring it back to what's important, you know what I'm saying? And that's learning how to become one, learning how to become unite, unity, of course. And this man right here, I've been with this brother since elementary school, second grade in this buck.
Yeah.
To say about this man right here, first of all, I have nothing but love for this brother. This is why I'm so excited to be doing this with this man. This just speaks volumes on the type of unity we can have and how far we can go. I knew him since second grade. He is a person I look up to, so that rumor or whatever you want to call it, that you gotta have a person to look up to who's older than you or who's been doing things forever. Not really. I'm actually older than this man by maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
And I definitely look up to this brother. He's a super duper dope brother.
Yeah, me, like I said, me and G knew each other since second grade.
Absolutely.
Played basketball together.
Absolutely.
This is my defensive brother. Lockdown Kings over here.
Absolutely, be athletic bums.
Yeah.
Athletic beasts, absolutely.
Yeah, they don't know about that though,
but let's get to the topics,
but let's
man.
get it. Yeah.
So we, as you all know, we just witnessed a major tragic situation in Minneapolis, right?
Yeah.
Brother George Floyd was murdered, you know what I'm saying, in front of all of us. And it shook the world.
Shook the world up crazy. Kind of, you get the feeling that it's gonna change the world. I get the notion that in the energy.
Oh, it's making a difference.
Yeah,
now.
It's making a difference, man. It's sad that the man had to,
we had to lose one. So let's tap into that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot has been going on for a lot of years, yo, and it's odd that we're just now picking up on it, and it seems like more races are picking up on it, which we all absolutely adore. But we've been dealing with this for too many years. You know what I'm saying? We can say 400, but that's the number, 400, and we know it probably goes deeper than that. But I'm gonna ask you a question, but I'm gonna give my opinion as well.
For sure.
Where are you at with it right now, between how people are protesting and how, peaceful protest, you want to call it looting, whatever the case you want to call it. I know my answer, and I know a lot of people out there probably have the same answer. Do you feel what's going on is don't make, I don't want to sound goofy, but do you feel like this is necessary?
I mean, I got two sides of how I'm thinking with this, right? So initially I'm like, you're angry because a lot of us that had police, like, not so good police interactions, but then you see the same stuff happening, police brutality all the way from back to Rodney King.
31 years.
Yeah, all the way back to Rodney King, and then you see something periodically throughout your life that you become more and more angry as you become a man. Like, I'm a man now, so I've seen all this stuff happen, and you get to now, and you see it and get on camera. It's like the anger, like, yo, burn everything down, like, fuck it, like.
And so that gets to the looting.
That's the first part. That's the first part how I'm thinking. So I'm like, yo, burn this shit down. Excuse my language, but burn
riot.
They gotta hear it somehow. People always bring up Martin Luther King. And then I seen people putting up a picture of Martin locked arms, and that picture is from Selma. And I think about they peaceful protesters, but Martin also got his ass whooped.
Absolutely.
Walking across that bridge. Like, if you watch the movie Selma, the black folks got their behinds kicked. They was peaceful.
Yes.
And we're here in 2000. That was in the 60s.
And that, not to cut you off, brother. Apologize. But that was one of those moments where you also believed that change was coming.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this
yeah.
is like, and I know this sounds cliche, history repeats itself, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But even though that happened then, I still feel as if change is happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think to give my opinion on the rioting, the looting.
Well, let me finish my second point.
Go ahead.
So that's my initial thought. Like, burn everything down. You
Absolutely.
angry.
Yeah.
You angry. Like, yo, I don't even care if people looting.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
But then, you got to sit back because I'm a calculated person. So you got to sit back for a second.
You right.
You know, I even got into arguing with a couple, opposite race folks on Instagram, on Facebook and stuff. You know,
Who
like
you actually grew up with. Probably.
Yeah, actually grew up with, you know,
Right,
but
right.
I had to step myself out of the situation and look into it and be like, yo, this is more of chess. This is more chess.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we rioting, we some people are looting.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's more of a chess move.
Yeah.
Like they expect us. Some of those folks that are in the power, they expect us to be this way.
Absolutely.
They expect the narrative to go, us to be fired up, breaking stuff up. Like, yo, look how they act. This is why we treat them like this. Is how they act. And that's the second part of how I think about it. Like, we got to be a little educated and strategic. Like Martin,
Yes.
like Martin and Malcolm.
Said it. Yeah.
They had a certain level of education and they made a little impact. And I say little because we in 2020 and this is still going on. So they made a little impact. They made some little feet.
Because you feel like it could be more of an impact.
Yeah, it could be more of an impact. You like the way people pump it up. You would think that
everything
is good after they did it.
Nothing is good.
And nothing is good.
Nothing is good.
Nothing
right
is
now.
good. Nothing is good still. So the second part of me is like we got to be more strategic and learn more stuff, and combat the system with education instead of just wilding out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of just wilding out, we got to have some education and combat the system with education, and rallying around each other because we got so much power that we don't realize it. That's my thought on it.
And I feel like to piggyback off the power, our power is going to come from unity. It seems as if we don't comprehend that. And I was saying this before to say the 2 points that you gave, and I'm gonna go towards the rioting situation of it all. I think it's a cause for it. You know what I'm saying? We have to riot. It seems like that's what gets our voices heard.
Yeah, you got to get some type of
much
attraction.
more than peacefully protesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like peacefully protesting, which I'm a firm believer of, is also needed. You know what I'm saying? For those who have just a different type of view on things. Mm-hmm. We have more, not saying that people who are rioting and looting, they are angry. People are angry, man.
Yeah.
We watched the man die.
Yeah. And he could have been one of us.
You know what I'm
Could've been one
saying?
of us.
He was literally, it was like we was watching a family member of ours,
Mm-hmm.
and we had no control of the narrative. Like, and to get on the subject again, not to get away from one, I believe rioting was necessary, and I believe peaceful protesting is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I have a son, and I felt like, I want to be safe enough to be able to go back to him. Rioting is definitely understandable. I understand people rioting.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't choose to do so.
Yeah, but at the
You know
same
what I'm saying?
time.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
being peaceful is what the avenue I chose, because I still feel as if I can get my voice heard in a different type of manner. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I feel.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't make you less of a man. Let me get that out the way too. Doesn't make you more of a man.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make you dumb that you feel like you want to riot. Not gonna say all rioting is cool, because I done seen some people out there who just steal and steal, and then you're selling back.
I'll share.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah.
But we know the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we gotta respect one and whatever the case. I'm not gonna get deep into that, but you know how I feel. I understand the rioting, and I understand the peaceful protesting.
And there's some of the rioting too. We gotta highlight that it ain't all just people going out and protesting.
Right.
And people just coming out and just starting to wild out.
And it's not all people of color.
Yeah, and it's not people that's really with the movement. They out there like to get people angry. Like, yo, let's
Right.
start messing stuff up. And then they
Right.
go. I'm seeing videos of people throwing bricks through windows. Let me go hop my V. Y'all can start wilding. I'm out of here.
But bro, what I mean by that though, it's like it's white people and black people and Asian people and every people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it ain't just
doing
black
the
folks out
rioting
there.
and looting,
Yeah.
and it's like
yeah, it ain't just black folks out there. It ain't just
right.
black
You know what I'm
folks out
saying?
there.
So we get, and that's a part of how we're labeled. Just like they say black on black crime. I wish people would stop saying that. Black on black crime. Let me get in this motherfucking camera. You feel me? You don't hear Asian on Asian crime. You don't hear Bosnian on Bosnian crime. You don't hear white on white crime. And there is Bosnian on Bosnian crime. There is Asian on Asian crime. There is all types of crimes on crimes, bro. Cut
crime.
that black on black crime shit out.
It's just crime.
You heard?
It's just crime.
Like,
Man.
cut that out.
If
man.
you live near each other, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
stuff is
it's
gonna,
like-
it's gonna happen.
And I said this in a Facebook post. It's like living with a sibling all your fucking life and y'all bump heads. You're gonna do that when you're in a confined area, especially when ain't shit to do. I remember many of summers when we get in trouble and you can't go outside. You know what that does for a person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now, mind you, we're in a community, and this is what our real discussion is about.
Mm-hmm.
It's about our community.
For sure.
And I was saying this George Floyd situation brought a type of energy that just sparked the world, right? So with that spark of energy, I feel like, you know, you want to use that. And I'm not trying to say use that as using George Floyd as a crutch in a sense, but I see people saying, well, he wasn't a great man. Why would you piggyback off of George Floyd? And I'm like, what does that have to do? What we already knew what was going on, right?
With the cause,
we already knew what was going on with social injustice and police brutality. And let's say this again. All police aren't bad police, but if there's one bad police in there, you're not doing nothing, dude. I'm sorry, bro.
You're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem. We got to figure that out. I'm not going to label you as a bad cop because there's more detail into everything. There's always something going on. You never know what's going on.
But you're going to be looked at different.
You know what I'm saying?
Looked at different. If you was there and somebody's doing
you
some
should
nonsense,
make an effort.
Yeah. You ain't got, I mean,
is we wrong? Are we wrong?
Yeah,
to have asked that?
I mean, in the world, yo, if we hoping,
yeah,
and you out there taking crazy shots,
you gonna let me know.
I'm like, yo, you gotta chill, bro.
You gotta chill.
You gotta relax,
or we're gonna lose.
Yeah, yo,
that was a perfect situation, especially for my black ass.
Yeah,
because I like basketball.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not gonna get into this,
yeah.
but that was perfect. Though,
yeah,
because that's the truth.
Yeah,
if you see an individual doing something out of line, like, why not be the hero out of the two?
Yeah, regardless if it's police,
it seemed like these people were scared of this man who was kneeling on him. And another thing about the guys who were kneeling, you can piggyback off that. The people who didn't help, the people who were recording. How do you feel about that? Because there's many,
it's two sides to that, I think.
Right.
Two sides to that.
Always.
Two sides to that.
Always.
I seen people going at this 17-year-old girl who like ran across the street and was recording.
Yeah.
I mean, she's 7. First of all, she's 17. She's not even probably educated to even do anything. So what more she can do? I mean, you can commend the people who recorded it because if they didn't record it,
we would never know.
We would never know. The police would be like, yo, he was. It'd be the police word against the people that was there.
And you know how that's about.
Yeah, and it'd be hard. But now it's on camera. You see it.
But the statement they put out before.
Yeah.
He was even in the ambulance. I don't know if that's true or not, but they had a statement already basically saying
somebody can fact check that
he was on. Yeah, fact check that if you will. You can fact check whatever I say. I don't care. I don't care. You can quote me on it, comment on it, whatever how you feel. I'm learning too.
This is
you know what I'm saying? Let me say this, please. I'm not as educated as I want to be, but I'm going to be. If I don't know something, I apologize. You can fact check me if you want. I don't care. Teach me. I'm here to learn. Teach me. I'm serious.
Yeah, say that. Yeah,
I'm
man.
very serious.
Yeah,
I want to learn.
Like,
if you know something, if you're watching this, and you know something that I don't know, and you can leave comments, they'll be able to leave comments. I'm guessing. Yeah. You put that down there so you can teach your boy.
That's a great point because we in a time where you could say something
and you'll be laughed at.
And if people will go crazy on you, people will go crazy on you.
But they won't teach you.
Yeah, they won't teach you nothing.
I've been there.
Yeah, you can't be that way. To me,
my man laughing. I've been there. When the homie will laugh at you, like, bro, what's so funny?
Yes,
But you didn't know this? No.
This is why I'm starting to hate Facebook, because it's so toxic that, yo, you can say something, even if you're not 100% educated on what you're saying, nobody's not going to go, like, educate you. You're going to be like, they're gonna completely disagree with you and make you look like an idiot.
Right.
How about you educate my black ass?
Right.
And
help me
and
along the way. Yeah.
Help me out. It ain't
Each
about
one
this
teach
all the
one.
time.
It's not.
It ain't about this all the time.
And that's the thing. That's the issue. To get back about our community, what we're really pushing forward in this podcast of ours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pushing forward to help the community grow, man. It's a lot of things going on in our own backyard that we're not even paying attention to, and almost feel the blame. And that's only because I'm cool with taking accountability for certain stuff, even if I don't have to, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people won't. But in our community, it's a lot of stuff needed. You know what I'm saying? And we tend to ask the wrong people to help us.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Right.
That's a lot of things that we do. We tend to ask the wrong people to help us on stuff that we trying to do, push forward. And I'm starting to learn that too, because I'm starting to do more stuff in the community.
Yeah.
And I get approached by a lot of people.
Yeah.
And about 90% of them are the wrong ones for me to do anything with.
Yeah.
So, and I work off of energy. I'm an energy person, so
as you should.
You know.
Yeah.
I know who I should. My energy will tell me who should really, be involved in certain things. Cause some people are opportunists, or some people just
opportunists. Like, what is that? What is opportunist to me? Like anything that presents itself as an opportunity, or are they taking advantage of the opportunity?
Yeah,
because I feel somewhat, if an opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Now, positive way or negative way, I mean, it is what it is. Is it an opportunist because it's in a negative way, or is it an opportunist because you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we fall into a time with more people that's ego driven. They want more of their.
So that's more of a negative.
They want some clout.
Yeah. So I feel like if an opportunity comes, I'm looking at it as a positive situation. Like I'm gonna turn that into something dope, and I'm gonna make this opportunity. I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna leave it on the table, especially if it's something that's gonna help not just me, but damn near the whole. I ain't gonna say the world, but I could, but the community at least. You know what I'm saying?
Well, to me, opportunity is just somebody who, you know what I'm saying, like say we trying to do something positive for the people, and it's strictly for the people.
Yeah.
If somebody is, when we about to get some grant money from the state or whatever, if somebody gonna come in and be like, yeah, I'll help y'all out, but then he gonna take like 10,000 of my grant money and then go do something else.
And
then they got
use
nothing
it
to
for
do.
nothing.
Yeah, use it for nothing that we just that we trying to do.
Mind you, we probably only got what 12,000.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You running off with the bag, and we not even getting done what we need to get done.
So that's what comes to me saying when coming to our community, we need to really focus on how we can get come to each other, come unite. You know what I'm saying, with one another, and put our minds together so we can use our own funding.
Yeah.
And we're all in for suggestions, man. Any way to make some extra cash so we can make a better situation for not just us. We're not here for us. We're here for our community. Like
that's why I put this book here, man.
Yes.
Hustlenomics, man. Hustlenomics.
Yeah.
This is a great book. I mean, it's based on Nipsey Hussle and how he moved. But this is the stuff that we gotta teach our people in order to hustlenomics.
It says money, ownership, and business lessons.
That's the things that we got to instill in our kids and instill in our community, because we don't have a lot of this education.
And we need that.
Yeah, and if we have a lot more education, the police stuff, it's going to be ongoing, but we can help combat some of that and get some power through things like hustlenomics.
So I see my man in the back wrapping this up.
Yeah, wrapping this up.
So we're just gonna say thank you for y'all watching. And like I said, tune in, man. This is only our first one, so we're just trying to feel things out. So absolutely. So we got jumping all over the place. Just chill out. The next one gonna be much better. You know what I mean? Peace of love, peace to the gods, peace to the kings and queens. It's your boy G Brown at Black. You already know.
We out.